Hello, welcome to another quick video. This time making a reflection in Photoshop. I made this actually really fast, this reflection here of the Apple iPod line. See the reflection down here at the bottom. This is actually totally made by me, everything, and it's very quick, simple, and easy. So let's check it out in Photoshop. So we're going to go ahead and open up Photoshop. Okay, we're going to go up to the File menu, click File, Open. We're going to go ahead and open the iPod line, and you can download the iPod line from Apple's website. Alright, so this is it. We're just going to drag the corners out here. Drag it out there. So this is the composition over here. Let's pull our layers up over here. You can see it. I'm going to double click to name this. Let's name it. I want to name it iPod Ori. Stands for original. That's what the iPod original line, or Ori as I like to name it. We just drag this back to its place there. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to duplicate this. We'll duplicate this by going up to a layer, duplicate layer. A box will pop up telling us what we want, and this will be iPod line copy. Well, let's go ahead and backspace it out. Let's see. We'll just keep it like that. We can name it like that. Alright, so that's going to be on the top layer. It doesn't matter if it's on the top or the bottom. Alright, so what we want to do is go up. If you're in Leopard, you could do this here. Go up here and type in flip, and you'll see where it comes up right there, okay? So we'll go up to the edit menu. We'll come down to transform. We'll come down to flip vertical. And it'll flip everything upside down. We'll make sure we have our move tool selected here, and what we'll do is just take it and drag it down right there, right where it's almost butting into the top iPod line. And what we can do with the top iPod line is come over here, select it, and push that up a bit, and then we can come out here to the bottom reflection ones and pull those up a bit too, so you get more of the reflection there. Alright, perfect. So what we want to do is, let's go ahead and get a background. Let's go up here to layer, new, layer. This would be, we'll call this the background layer. Click OK. We'll take it, drag it under to the bottom. We'll go up here, select the gradient. We'll just go ahead and drag it. We'll drag it past the composition window, like that. So created a gradient there. That's the yellow gradient. Come in here, I have some styles over here. We can click blue, and then you have blue. Or we can click white, and you have white. We'll do black. And we need to come over here, and we need to change the opacity to 40. Ooh, let's not do that here. Let's do this 100. Okay, now let's get the reflection. Oops, sorry about that. I'm going to change the reflection to 40. There we go. Alright, so we see the reflections are barely sitting down there. Now, this is something that's really, really cool. And I'm going to show you how to make it a little better with some more realistic touches to this image, because it looks real. But it doesn't quite look real enough for me. So let's go ahead and we'll delete the reflection layer. Yeah, we'll delete it. Alright, so let's just we have this original layer here. We're just going to do a blur. Just click the blur tool. We'll keep it like this. And we're just going to blur around the size of every iPod. Just like so. See how it's blurring that there? Just going to blur the side of it just out a bit. And it's not that noticeable when you look at it. And we want shadow look, but this is the way I prefer it to look. You can change this to however you like it. We'll just blur the side there. Okay. So that's one iPod. Come down here to the shuffle. Blur it. Okay. Sorry about that. We'll just blur that there. Blur that there. And blur that there. So that's blurred. Come down here to the classic. Over here to the classic. We'll blur that. Come down here. Let's blur that. We'll just blur that as well. And we'll blur the final side. And right here where it says the Beatles, we'll just blur that out as well. And I'm not sure if I can say that in here, but I just did. We'll just keep blurring that out till the text is non-existent. So that way we won't see it and we won't get sued if we ever use this for anything. Even though we got iPods on here anyway. Alright, so we'll just finally do the touch. Just blur around. Perfect. Alright. So we blurred this here. Now what we want to do is go up here, layer, duplicate layer, and we'll call this, let's call it reflection. If I can type this right. Alright. We'll call it the reflection. We'll go up here to edit, transform, flip vertical, and that'll do it. Go up here, select our move tool, and we're just going to take these, shift them all the way down there to where it's matching, and you don't want them butting up against each other. The reflections are not like this, they are like this. Alright, perfect. We'll change this layer to 40%. And here you have the final composition, and it looks very amazing because everything looks oh so real. You got the blurring out there. Everything looks so beautiful, and I can show you it here. So let's compare it. Let's move this over here, and then we'll just pick this up here. Let's squeeze this down a bit. Let's still squeeze it down. And you can see it's just about the same. If you can see that, everything is the same. That's how you can use this for anything and do the same technique right here in Photoshop. Thanks for watching.